The crisp air of the late year settles, a certain stillness clinging to everything. Today feels weighted, not with negativity, but with a deep introspection that bubbles beneath a veneer of routine. It's the kind of day where small, seemingly insignificant choices can ripple outwards, shifting the landscape of your immediate reality. The approaching end of the lunar cycle, the last quarter, emphasizes this feeling. It's a time of assessment, of honestly facing what's been and releasing what no longer serves. The awareness of being on the 344th day underscores the sense of a chapter nearing completion, a natural moment to reflect on a year's accumulation. Recent events likely revolve around a nascent awareness. Something has been confided in you, a piece of information that feels delicate and perhaps a little disquieting. It's something someone trusts you with, a vulnerability they've chosen to share, and the responsibility feels significant. It's prompted a degree of internal debate, a questioning of motives, and a hesitation to act decisively. Mercury's influence at this time points to this, playing the role of the puppeteer. Be acutely aware of any subtle inclination to manipulate circumstances or people around this confided information, even with the purest intentions of guiding them. Recognize that true guidance arises from respecting autonomy, not directing it. The sense of control might be tempting, but it will only create unnecessary complications and potentially fractured trust. The opposing planetary influences of Uranus and Pluto are echoing this need for caution. Uranus, the disruptor, is whispering, "What if things didn't follow the established plan?" Pluto, the transformer, is urging a confrontation with deeply ingrained patterns, perhaps a tendency to avoid difficult conversations or to prioritize maintaining appearances over truth. Respond to this quietly with gentle observations and mindful actions, not grand gestures. The subtle nudge of Uranus might manifest as an unexpected opportunity to reassess a boundary, one where you consistently give more than you receive. Express this boundary clearly and kindly. The wording doesn't need to be forceful, simply direct. Something as simple as, "I've realized I need to prioritize my own time. I'll need to decline that request this week," can be incredibly powerful. The merging energies of Pisces and Sagittarius suggest a current that wants you to find truth through connection. The compassion of Pisces, the intuitive sensitivity, needs to harmonize with the freedom-seeking spirit of Sagittarius to take meaningful action. Major events whispered by the cosmic alignment, a life-changing trip, the first step into a new career, deftly navigating family dynamics. These feel tangential, distant perhaps. However, a subconscious preparation for these momentous shifts may be blossoming, fueled by the steady practice of emotional regulation. Those daily moments when you bit your tongue, chose kindness, or actively sought to understand another's perspective, those act as silent scaffolding for future, more significant life developments. The delicate balance of communication and compromise is particularly relevant today. This confided secret is in essence a test of your integrity, your capacity for understanding, and your ability to act with grace under pressure. Instead of launching into action, observe. Listen deeply, not just to what's being said, but to what isn't. You're being given a glimpse into another's truth. Process their feelings, empathize, validate, and offer support without offering unsolicited advice. You might find that the best course of action isn't a decisive step, but a quiet holding space. What would you do differently if you loved yourself even 10% more? The answer likely lies in recognizing your inherent worth, acknowledging your right to prioritize your well-being, and trusting your intuition, even when it clashes with the expectations of others. The day will eventually unfold organically. There's a quiet urgency to the seemingly minor task that carries enormous significance the moment you decide how to proceed. The threads of the day, woven from subtle interactions and heartfelt observations, will lead you toward a clearer sense of your own direction. Thank you for listening. If you like what I do, please consider to leave a like or even subscribe.